And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ives Lamel Family Field on the campus of Brevard College, Brevard, North Carolina, nestled in the mountains of western North Carolina. And glad you're able to join us for this edition of Brevard College Women's Soccer as the host Tornadoes welcome Bob Jones University, the Bruins, who come here to Ives Lamel Family Field with an impressive 6-1 record thus far in this young season. And for the Tornadoes, this will be the final game of a stretch of non-conference contests leading up to the start of conference play this weekend. Tornadoes will head to Huntington in Montgomery, Alabama on Saturday, and then their second conference game of the season at LaGrange on Sunday. But first things first, a matchup versus Bob Jones University this evening. Well, we've had a lot of rain here the last 48 hours or so, but the skies have cleared up. Really a beautiful evening. Very mild temperatures, blue skies, and the sun starting to set to the west. So should be a good one. Brevard College and Bob Jones, the Tornadoes and the Bruins. And Tornadoes starting lineup: goalkeeper Rebecca Rojas, Sally Riggin, Ashley Royster, Haley Kenny, Abby Warzencroft, Channing Barker, Emma White, Tay Brown, Justine St. Louis, Taylor Richardson, and Autumn Wright. So hang with us here. We're about 7 minutes or so from the introduction of the starting lineups and the national anthem, and then we'll get things started here. Tornadoes and Bruins women's soccer coming up next. And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Islamel Family Field for this edition of Brevard College Women's Soccer. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Bob Jones University Bruins and your Brevard College Tornadoes. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Bruins, goalkeeper number 00, Rebecca Shoup. Number 4, Brinkley Adams. Number 6, Lauren Murray. Number 9, Jenna Bishop. Number 10, Mia Marks. Number 14, Kayla Stevenson. Number 16, Caroline Hartzler. Number 18, Gabriela Gonzalez. Number 20, Jasmine Colways. Number 21, Anna Grace Abrams. Number 24, Braden Adams. Coaches for the Bruins, the head coach, Dr. Chris Carmichael, assisted by Rebecca Luttrell, Oker Hernandez, Ralph Polson, and Michaela Buckley. And now your starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. Goalkeeper number 1, Rebecca Rojas. Number 2, Sally Riggin. Number 3, Ashley Royster. Number 5, Haley Kenny. Number 10, Abby Warzencroft. Number 14, Channing Barker. Number 16, Emma White. Number 17, Tay Brown. Number 20, Justine St. Louis. Number 22, Taylor Richardson. And number 29, Autumn Wright. Head coach of the Tornadoes is Juan Mascaro, assisted by Chelsea Shaughnessy. Team intern Sarah Woodbury, student managers Rebecca Garza and Ava Doherty. The athletic trainer is Liz Kelly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Tornadoes and Bruins coming up next. So Brevard College hosting Bob Jones in this women's soccer matchup. Glad you're able to join us for this one, a non-conference affair between these two clubs. Tornadoes wrapping up their stretch of non-conference play. And by the way, riding a significant shutout streak. Back-to-back shutouts by the Tornadoes, both resulting in 0-0 draws. So kind of a frustrating result when you end a game 0-0. It goes to overtime, neither team scores, but from the defense and goalkeeping standpoint, can't ask for much more than a 0-0 tie. And Tornadoes actually haven't allowed a goal dating all the way back to the Barry contest. It was back on Saturday, September 11th, part of a triple header here at Islamel Family Field. And that dates all the way back to that game. 248 minutes and counting of shutout soccer. So we'll see if that streak can continue for Rebecca Rojas, the goalkeeper, and the Tornadoes defense. And meanwhile, see if the Tornadoes offense can get generating and try to find the back of the net and see if they can take this non-conference tilt against the Bruins. And we're underway here at Islamel Family Field. The Bruins in the black jerseys and black shorts with the white numerals, and Tornadoes in the white. And right away, the Tornadoes with an opportunity, stolen away there, Taylor Richardson, and then firing off a shot from distance. Richardson. So the sophomore from Seminole, Florida, with a early statement by the Tornadoes. Nice pressure there from Tay Brown, and ball goes out of bounds, throw in for the Tornadoes. It'll be Autumn Wright. She plays it forward. Brown plays it back. Here's St. Louis. Here's Kenny. Kenny, nice touch there. Square pass to Riggin. Riggin plays it back, using her defensive back four there. Through ball there. Tay Brown in the vicinity, and then Tay Brown putting on some heavy pressure on the right fullback of the Bruins. Then cleared out by Jasmine Colwace of the Bruins, freshman from West Palm Beach, Florida. Bruins trying to move the ball to their attacking side of the field for the first time, and they do exactly that. Here's Gonzalez on the attack on the right wing. Gonzalez tried to switch fields there using Adams, but ball skips out of bounds. Throw in for the NATOs. Well, we had a lot of rain here the last couple days. Thankfully, the turf field at Ives Lamel Family Field, artificial turf, holds up very well in terms of drainage and also just general durability. As a shot there handled by Rojas, so a shot and a save by Rojas. Stevenson with that shot for the Bruins. So ton of rain these last couple of days, and finally the rain stopped late this afternoon, and actually seeing some blue skies here for the start of this one. Beautiful night, mild temperatures, and the sun starting to set on the mountains here in beautiful western North Carolina. 42 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here. Just underway here, half number one, each team with one shot apiece. Ashley Royster active along that far sideline. One of those Tornado strikers. Well, we see members of the Tornadoes men's soccer team here in attendance. They originally were going to be on the road this evening. However, all that rain we described, it wasn't just here in the mountains, but throughout the state of North Carolina. And the Tornadoes matchup at Greensboro canceled due to inclement weather, so Tornadoes did not make that trip to Greensboro. But good news is the Tornado men's soccer team able to relax this evening and cheer on their counterparts from the women's soccer team. And we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Tornadoes will start USA South Conference play this weekend at Huntington on Saturday in Montgomery, Alabama. It's a 3 p.m. start, and then at LaGrange on Sunday. Tornadoes men's team will be here at 5 p.m. following a 1 p.m. football game. Both those contests, both football and men's soccer and volleyball for that matter, happening inside the Bosch on Saturday, all versus Huntington. So sort of the theme of the weekend is Brevard versus Huntington in the USA South Conference. Well, after kind of a attacking start from both of these sides, early shots from each side, things have sort of slowed down here in the midfield, and teams continue to feel themselves out. Now an opportunity for the Bruins. Nice ball there from Gonzalez up ahead to Marks. Marks with a shot and then a header, trying to get her head on it there, right in the goal mouth. So a very dangerous situation from the Tornadoes' perspective. It looked like it was Stevenson just missing there. So a significant offensive chance there for the Bruins, and Rebecca Rojas will give this soccer ball ride off the foot of Royster. Now here come the Bruins. Emma White clears that out. Here's St. Louis. She plays it back to White. White then up ahead. Nice ball, nice idea at least to Royster. Ends up skipping out of bounds. It'll be Bruins throwing on the far side. Well, on that far sideline, you may notice and you may hear some of the sights and sounds. The Brevard College drum line adding to the festivities. So 6 minutes have elapsed here at Islamel Family Field, this non-conference matchup. Throw in now for the Tornadoes. It'll be Autumn Wright doing the honors, and she plays it back to Abby Warzencroft. Warzencroft up ahead to St. Louis. St. Louis, a nifty move there, but ball ruled out of bounds by the linesman. So Bob Jones, not too far away, down in Greenville, South Carolina, makes the trip up from the upstate for this non-conference matchup. Autumn Wright playing it to Kenny. Kenny, nifty move there, finding an opening and finding Riggin. Riggin now to Brown. Tay Brown up ahead. Here's Richardson. Richardson, nice run there by Riggin along the left side, but just a little too much on that through ball. Ball skips out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bruins. Gonzalez playing it forward. Emma White sweeping things up there for the Tornadoes. That combination in the middle of that defense, White and Warzencroft, makes things very difficult on opposing offenses. And the shutout streak that we mentioned earlier, a testament to that. Here's Richardson. Richardson up ahead to Brown. Brown. Colwace with the challenge there defensively. So Colwace and Brown really going at it head-to-head along that left wing for the Tornadoes. Jenna Bishop in the midfield for the Bruins. Channing Barker, well done there from the right fullback position. But possession goes back to the Bruins, and here come the Bruins on the attack. Turn and go. It's Gonzalez. White with a big tackle there. And then White battling, and a whistle there. Maybe a little too aggressive by White, and so it's going to be a free kick, a set-piece opportunity. And doing the honors for the Bruins Anna Grace Abrams, and she plays it near post, handled by the graduate student, Rebecca Rojas. Rebecca, a guest this past week on Tornado Talk. Be sure to join us on Monday nights, where we talk all things Brevard College Tornado Athletics. You can catch that on Facebook Live or on this very YouTube channel. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the little bell. That way you'll get all the reminders when Brevard College Tornadoes go live. Well, 10 minutes have elapsed in this one, scoreless. The last two games have been completely scoreless for the Tornadoes. 0-0 ties versus North Carolina Wesleyan. That was a neutral site affair in Winston-Salem over the weekend. And then a week ago, right here, in wet conditions versus William Peace. And that shutout streak now 258 minutes for the Tornadoes and counting. Brown keeps that in bounds, trying to hit it over her head in the direction of Richardson. Now Richardson putting some pressure on Bishop. Bishop plays it back to her keeper, Rebecca Shoup. Goalkeeper for the Bruins, freshman from Columbia, South Carolina. "11 minutes now have elapsed, scoreless at Islamel Family Field. Here's St. Louis. St. Louis with a big right foot. And that bounces wide. Very ambitious there from St. Louis, but ball bounces wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bruins. Well, the Bruins in the NCCAA and making the transition to NCAA Division III. So they're part of that transition process to enter the NCAA and NCAA Division III, which is, of course, the level that the Tornadoes are on. 32 minutes, 55 seconds to play here. Half number one. Kenny. Riggin. St. Louis. St. Louis plays it ahead. Royster on the attack. And then played out of bounds by Murray. Lauren Murray out of New Jersey. Remember that Bruins squad? Royster battling once again along that right wing. She's been active since the opening whistle. Ball blasted out of bounds there over the Brevard College drum line. Great to see them here for this women's soccer contest. And throw in on the far side for the Bruins. And the Bruins are going to use their defense to switch the fields here, but misplayed there, handled by Wright. Right, then up ahead to St. Louis. St. Louis finds Richardson. Richardson on the attack. Nifty move there to her right. Trying to find Royster. Cleared out by the Bruins defense. It's going to be a Tornado throw-in. Brown off the right throw-in. Kenny with some heavy pressure on her, but another throw in for Wright. She lays it off to Kenny. Kenny then double teamed, able to beat two defenders. Here's Richardson. Poked away there by Stevenson. Royster plays it back to Barker. Barker up to head to St. Louis, using Barker once again. Pressure now from the strikers of the Bruins, and the Bruins able to take that away. Adams now up ahead. And a shot there just wide. Significant piece of offense there. Adams finding Gonzalez, and then Gonzalez with the shot wide, and now a corner kick for the Bruins. It'll be Adams. Gonzalez once again on the Adams assist, and then there's a goal. So the Bruins able to strike first. So the goal by Gonzalez off the corner kick from Adams. And the shutout streak has come to an end as the Bruins able to strike first in this one. For those scoring at home, 263 minutes in grand total, the Tornadoes' shutout streak, dating back to that Berry College game. Streak lasted 11 days and across 4 different contests, but the Bruins able to put an end to that streak and take an early 1-0 lead. So now Tornadoes with some work to do. Coming from behind here at Islamel Family Field. The NATO Nation chant getting going with an assist by the drum line. .28 minutes and change here, half number 1, and Bob Jones with that early 1-0 lead. Goal by Gonzalez. So Gonzalez collected that corner kick and then fired off a shot, and then on the deflection fired off a second shot. So no assist technically, as from a statistical standpoint, as shot there. So the Tornadoes flexing their muscle a little bit. Sally Riggin. And a corner kick in the other direction. And it'll be Autumn Wright once again. So on that last corner kick on a deflection, Riggin able to get a significant shot fired off. And here's another opportunity for the Tornadoes. Going up way high there was Warzencroft. Now Royster with an opportunity, cleared out by the Bruins defense. But a couple of good looks there. That's promising stuff there from the Tornadoes on the corner kicks. 26 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here, half number 1. Meanwhile, here come the Bruins once again on the attack. Gonzalez, who scored the go-ahead goal, playing it forward. Marks then off the Stevenson pass. Marks then plays it in the midfield to Abrams. She plays it back to Adams. Here's Murray switching the field. Bishop turning up ahead and now along the left wing. Bishop of the Bruins. And a big-time slide tackle there. The crowd on that far fence loved that tackle by Sally Riggin. Sally Riggin, the senior from Wilmington, North Carolina. 25 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here. Half number one. St. Louis. Check that. That was actually Emma White on that last tackle. And a foul on the Bruins. So free kick for White and the Tornadoes. White to Warzencroft. Warzencroft up ahead. Here's Wright. Wright with St. Louis showing. St. Louis tried to find Brown, taken away by the Bruins. Richardson with some pressure there. Really making things difficult, but some nifty footwork by Jenna Bishop, the junior from Colorado. Then a foul on the Tornadoes. Looked like Royster got caught with that foul. So Bruins now regaining possession. You can see the Tornadoes attackers applying more and more pressure here. Let's see if they can make something happen. Right up ahead to Richardson. Brought down nicely there by Kenny. Barker doing a nice job clearing that. Now Barker taking control of the situation with that loose ball in space. She plays it forward out of bounds. We have not seen a substitute yet in this contest, but I'm sure we'll have plenty before the evening's over. 23:30 to play half number one. Well, it's officially windbreaker / jacket weather here in the mountains as the sun's setting and temperature is starting to drop a little bit here, but very comfortable conditions. You know, a lot of soccer players love playing in this kind of temperature. Here's Richardson. Riggin. St. Louis. Up ahead to Royster. Royster defended by Hartzler on the far side. Now Royster with a nice turn there. And then crossing that, Richardson. Now Brown, and just missing there, Tay Brown. Big time opportunity there for Tay Brown, ladies and gentlemen, the sophomore from Mooresville, North Carolina. And oh so close. Just missing wide right. And a great attempt there. Nice work by the Tornadoes. Richardson making a lot of that happen from that center forward position. 22 minutes, 10 seconds to play, half number one. Adams surveying her options, ends up trying to use Colways, but ball out of bounds, throwing Tornadoes. Wright's taking a bunch of those along this sideline. Great move there by St. Louis. St. Louis up ahead to Brown. Just a little too much on that one. It'll be a goal kick for the Bruins. 21 minutes, 40 seconds left to play. Half number one. Tornadoes with a 1-3-2 record. Heading into this one, Bob Jones, an impressive start to their campaign, 6-1 on the year. Riggin turns up ahead to Brown. Riggin once again playing it forward. Bruins do a nice job defensively there, but another opportunity for Brown. Ball ricochets off 3 different players in that exchange. Here's Kenny. Nice step there. Tornadoes putting some significant pressure on these defenders and midfielders from the Bruins, and Brown able to take it away. Brown then with a shot. Another good look. Tay Brown. Yeah, you always have sort of an electric feel with Brown when she touches the ball. And another shot by Brown. She's had back-to-back scoring opportunities. And Tornadoes controlling the ball as well. St. Louis nicely done there along the far side. So Tornadoes seem to be controlling the possession as of late. Certainly seem to be the more aggressive of the two clubs as of late. Just need that equalizer. Have to find the back of the net somehow. Down 1-0. 20 minutes and counting left to play here. Half number 1. Come the Bruins along the left side. And cleared out there by the Tornadoes. Now a goal kick for the Tornadoes. Well, the Tornadoes men's soccer reserves team will be in action tomorrow night at Mars Hill. So if you're in that area just north of Asheville, be sure to check out Brevard Reserves men's soccer as they visit Mars Hill. That's a 7 p.m. start at Mars Hill. Brown putting some pressure on Gonzalez, and then White taking it away. White up to St. Louis. St. Louis going with the long ball. Richardson on the run. And Richardson applying just enough pressure to force Adams to play that out of bounds, and so it'll be a Tornado throw-in, but first a substitute for the Tornadoes. Entering the match for your Tornadoes, number 27, Alyssa Hetherington. So Hetherington checks in, the senior from Marietta, Georgia. Richardson, who has been very active at that center forward position, checks out for a breather. Seen some good tackling once again there by Riggin. She had a beautiful slide tackle on the far side, then another solid tackle, all ball right there. Hetherington, the fresh legs for the Tornadoes, so adding a spark off the bench immediately. Hetherington plays it forward to St. Louis. St. Louis has it taken away by Bishop. Riggin able to win that 50-50 ball in the air, but ball skips out of bounds. It'll be a Bruins throw-in. 17 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here. Half number 1. Bishop. Through ball there to Marks, taken away nicely by Emma White, just swept up there defensively by White. White plays it forward to Wright. Wright tried to find Brown. Bruins have other ideas. Stevenson on the attack, but then a foul on the Bruins. It'll be a Tornado free kick. Emma White will do the honors. A familiar role for the senior from Greensboro. And the big right foot from White. Trying to find Hetherington. St. Louis able to keep that alive for the Tornadoes. Barker then finds Riggin, plays it right back to Barker. Barker up ahead to Royster. Royster tried to find Riggin, who was making a through run there. Now here come the Bruins. Foul on the Tornadoes, so now Bruins right around midfield with a free kick of their own. Another Tornado substitute starting to warm up and get prepared for entry into this one. Just under 16 minutes left to play. Free kick coming here by the Bruins. Looks like number 21, Olivia Griswood, set to check in. 15:35 to play here, half number one. Each team with 4 shots. Bruins able to get the go-ahead goal. Gonzalez with the lone goal in this one thus far. St. Louis takes that ball away. She then plays it forward, trying to find Royster. It's going to be a goal kick for the Bruins, and substitute coming here. Enter the match for your Tornadoes, number 21, Olivia Griswood. So Griswood checks in, the freshman from Tucker, Georgia. And Justine St. Louis, some great work from her. The freshman from Orange City, Florida, checks out. So second substitute of the match for the Tornadoes. And Tornadoes see if they can get their offense generating. Seems like the ball has been on this attacking side of the field the majority of the contest, but a couple great opportunities by Tay Brown. Richardson and Royster both making some things happen up front as well at times. The Tornadoes still looking to find the back of the net. 14 minutes left to play here, half number one. Sun is almost completely set behind the mountains, so lights are illuminating the Islamel Family Field. Nice crowd here enjoying the newly expanded Islamel Family Field with the new grandstands and chairback seating. Substitute coming momentarily for the Bruins. Looked like the sub was ready for a moment there, but Coach Carmichael called Abby Herr off momentarily, but she's back there in the substitute area. 13 minutes to play here, half number one. Royster up ahead. Tried to find Hetherington. Now here come the Tornadoes. Royster along the right side. Hetherington then gets a foot on it. Opportunity here for Hetherington. Hetherington tried to cross it in the direction of Griswood, but ball skips out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. Autumn Wright once again will do the honors. So Tornadoes had some opportunities off of corners earlier in this one, and seeing if they can get something going on this here corner. It's their 4th corner kick of the evening. Autumn Wright. Then a full volley there by Abby Warzencroft. So once again, the Tornadoes on the corner kick. High degree of difficulty, the full volley by Warzencroft, but really got a good piece of her foot on it and a rocket of a shot towards the goal mouth. Actually played out by a Bruins defender, one of those defenders who was on the post for the corner kick. Meanwhile, Bruins sub Abby Herr still waiting for that opportunity to enter this contest. Gonzalez, nifty move there with Wright defending. Now up ahead, here's Stevenson. Stevenson along the right wing. Cuts towards the center and then plays a ball into space. Nice hustle there by Channing Barker to track that down. Now here comes the sub for the Bruins. Entering the match for the Bruins, number 7, Abby Herr. So Herr checks in. She's the junior from Greenville, South Carolina. Home of Bob Jones University. So just over 10 minutes to play here, half number 1, and Bruins continuing to enjoy the 1-0 advantage over the host Tornadoes. Now a set piece opportunity for the Bruins after the NATO's foul. Looks like Lauren Murray, the junior from New Jersey, will do the honors, number 6. Dangerous part of the field here for Rojas and her defense. And cleared out there by the Tornadoes, so Tornadoes able to take care of business there. Looked like Grisswood playing that out. Autumn Wright and Grisswood were both there defensively. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left to play, half number 1. Bob Jones with a 1-0 lead. Emma White plays it forward. Tay Brown with the turn. Brown, beautifully done. And now on the attack, Tay Brown along the left side. Brown taking on multiple defenders. Adams there defensively for the Bruins, and Brown attracting a lot of attention along that left wing. Triple teamed by the end of that exchange. Just over 8 minutes to play here, half number 1. Hetherington shielding the Bruins defender nicely to keep possession there. Grisswood using Autumn Wright ends up into the grasp of Bishop. Under 8 minutes now to play here. Men's soccer in the house after their matchup at Greensboro College was canceled due to inclement weather this evening. And men's soccer will be in action on Saturday, 5 p.m. here at Islamel Family Field, taking on Huntington. Another sub set to check in for the Bruins. Looks like Sarah Ward, number 11. Royster poked away by the Bruins defensively. Just over 7 minutes to play. Barker. Grisswood using Barker now up ahead, trying to find Hetherington. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left to play. Half number 1. Tornadoes under the direction of head coach Juan Mascaro. He's assisted by Chelsea Shaughnessy. Coach Mascaro in his 6th season in this role as head women's soccer coach at Brevard College. Coach Shaughnessy in year number 3. Brown, nice touch there up ahead using an overlapping Autumn Wright. right then battling against her, that reserve for the Bruins, and then Tay Brown tried to take care of her there, but ball skips out of bounds. A couple subs here for the Bruins. Entering the match for the Bruins, number 11, Sarah Ward. Number 15, Susie Van Dudeward. So Susie Van Dudeward, the freshman from Taylors, South Carolina, and Sarah Ward, freshman from Greenville, South Carolina, both entering the contest. Big freshman class for the Bruins. 11 freshmen listed on their roster this evening. Just over 5 minutes left to play. Warzencroft had ideas there to use Tay Brown along the left wing, but ball skips out of bounds. Under 5 minutes left to play here, half number one. Tornadoes also with student managers Rebecca Garza and Ava Doherty, part of that coaching staff. Team intern Sarah Woodbury. And shout out to athletic trainer Liz Kelly, head athletic trainer for the Tornadoes in her third season, and she handles the duties of keeping the Brevard College women's soccer team healthy amongst so many of our student athletes. Hetherington, Brown, Griswood with a shot there, and balls. There was a slight opening there for Royster as the ball ricocheted off the goalkeeper of the Bruins. Now another corner kick for the Tornadoes. These have been the best opportunities all evening. And another corner here for the Tornadoes. The last time, if you remember, Warzencroft fired off a shot with a full volley. We'll see what happens on this one. As corner coming from Autumn Wright. Trying to find either Griswood or Brown, but cleared out nicely using the head by the Bruins defense. So now under 3 minutes left to play. So another opportunity here for Bob Jones. And Colwace played that in the direction of the Tornadoes' goal, but scooped up by Rojas, and Rojas will give this a ride. That punt goes beyond midfield, and now Brown held up, and then some contact after the play, but it's going to be a foul on the Bruins as we're at about the 2 minute mark here, half number one, and this is right in Emma White's sweet spot of the field to set up her teammates. So Emma White with the service here on the free kick. Nobody home for the Tornadoes. This played back to White. White up to right. Right now playing it to Brown. Brown hits the turf. Bruins come up with the soccer ball, but then the ball goes out of bounds. 90 seconds left to play here, half number one. Riggin looking at her options. Plays it right along the penalty box area. Royster was nearby. And able to win it in the air were the Bruins. One minute remaining. So 1 minute remaining here in the first half at Lamel Family Field. Under the lights, Bruins with a 1-0 advantage. Tornadoes have had several opportunities knocking at the door, but unable to find that equalizer after the Bruins took the lead back in the 16th minute on a goal by Gabriela Gonzalez. So within the final minute here, here's Hetherington trying to use Brown. Brown, overlapping run by Griswood, and the ball's going to head out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in, and one perhaps last chance here for the Tornadoes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Your score at halftime, Bruins 1, Tornadoes 0. Stick around, half number 2 coming up next. So a 1-0 advantage for the Bruins over the Tornadoes on the Gonzalez goal in the 16th minute. Statistically, the Bruins with a 7-6 shot advantage, and 5 of those 3 shots on goal, 5 of those 7 shots, 3 shots on goal by the Tornadoes, 2 saves for Bob Jones, 4 saves for Brevard, and corner kicks 4-1 in favor of the Tornadoes. But the most important statistic of all, Bob Jones with a 1-0 lead after the goal by Gonzalez. Tornadoes shots were fired off by Riggin. Tay Brown had 2 shots. Warzencroft had a shot, a full volley from range. Taylor Richardson and Griswood both with shots as well. Gabriela Gonzalez, who scored the goal, led the way with 3 shots. But stick around, we'll have half number 2 coming up shortly. Your score at halftime, Bruins 1, Tornado 0.
that are fun and exciting, and all the outdoor activities that we've done.
My financial aid process was very smooth. My freshman year, I came in worry-free, which was amazing because it allowed me to focus on my academics and focus on finding my place here at Brevard.
In Brevard, there's all kinds of things to do, whether it be go up into downtown and look at all the shops, or go up to any of the national forests and hike, camp, anything like that. And that's what I'm into, the hiking, camping, backpacking, and the biking.
There's a lot to do outside. It's probably one of the prettiest places on the earth. And to come to somewhere where it's such a tight-knit community, where everybody has your back, I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else at bigger schools.
I like to go hang out at the coffee shop, sit outside at the picnic tables, maybe do a little bit of homework there, and just socialize because there's always somebody that I know there.
Brevard does make it easy to come here. The admission process is very simple.
Scholarship day, I came and they had everything figured out for me, and I sat down with the advisor and it was super simple.
I love the faculty. I love the staff. I love the experiential education. So many things speak to me. It screams my home away from home. It's just a great feeling to be on campus, which is why I've decided this is where I'm going to be, this is where I want to graduate, this is where I want my degree to come from.
The Brevard College Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is the most distinctive in the nation. I think one of the reasons why is because it is so focused on experiential education in addition to the outdoor education component. They are developing their leadership skills out in the field with each other.
My internship was on schooner Lynx. She's a 122-foot topsail schooner. She's a replica of an 1812 privateer. My job on Lynx this summer was a deckhand, and because of the skills that I've learned at Brevard College, such as program planning and lesson planning and different techniques to teaching to different ages and different types of people. I was promoted to the job of educator. This summer, my professor, John Buford, knew that I'd be at sea quite a bit, and he really worked with me. And when I would come into port, I would call him, he would always answer. He was really quick to respond with my emails, and not just to say, I got your email, but he would talk about what was going on and ask me questions. And it was really cool to have somebody like that to support me for the summer and really help me succeed.
You should come to Brevard College in the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career. And it'll be a whole lot of fun as you learn those skills.
Anybody who is interested in leadership skills and outdoor skills should definitely think about Brevard. It's an incredible place and a great place to be a part of.
Before I got to Brevard College, I didn't know what experiential learning even was. We have all the rivers, Pisgah National Forest, DuPont State Forest, just all the resources are around us. So the location is why environmental studies is so great here.
With experiential learning, it's not always field-based. We do quite a few things in the lab as well, so you get opportunities to do hands-on research in the lab. But whenever possible, when you can get outdoors and see what's actually happening, it's different based on the conditions that are outdoors, and you can never predict those. So a day that it's raining and cold, you're going to see different activity levels among the animals and plants than if it's a day that's sunny and warm. The courses that I teach are all based in the outdoors. My specialty is biodiversity, so I teach a course in biodiversity, but I also teach courses that are unique to the area that are called Plants and Animals of the Southern Appalachians. Here at Brevard College, one of the things that we do really well is interact with these students who are undergraduates in a way that prepares them for graduate programs. That's what we can do at Brevard College. We can get these students who are interested in a particular area, help them find a path that is tying together their interest with what our background, the backgrounds of the professors can do, and then position that student in a way that few undergraduates can be positioned to go on to a graduate program or to go directly into the field.
Welcome back here to Islamel Family Field. Tornadoes and Bruins women's soccer action, and the Bruins of Bob Jones University with a 1-0 lead here at the half. Glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from. Only goal in this contest back in the 16th minute. A corner kick set up an opportunity for Gabriela Gonzalez of the Bruins. She fired off a shot, it ricocheted off a defender, and then a second shot from Gonzalez found the back of the net and gave the Bruins a 1-0 lead. But the Tornadoes really controlling possession in much of this game and certainly had the ball on their attacking side of the field the majority of this contest, but unable to find the back of the net. 7 total shots by Bob Jones, Brevard with 6 shots, and Brevard with 4 corner kicks. Some of the best opportunities by the Tornadoes came off those corners. It's been a pretty clean game altogether, just 7 fouls combined in that first half. No cards have been issued. So final warm-ups taking place. You can see the Tornadoes in those white jerseys loosening up here as the temperature continues to drop. One of the coolest nights on tonight, the first night of fall officially, so appropriately enough, a chill in the air. And if you go to the higher elevations up on the Blue Ridge Parkway, you can actually see some of the leaves starting to change here in the mountains. So counting down for the start of this one. It should be a fun second half. as the Tornadoes will look for the equalizer and ultimately the go-ahead goal and see if they can pull off a win this evening. The final game of non-conference play to start this season. There's a couple other non-conference games sprinkled in later in the year, but this is really the non-conference stretch of the season with conference play, USA South Conference competition starting this weekend for the Tornadoes, a road trip which will begin Friday. We had Coach Juan Mascaro on Tornado Talk this past week, and he said first order of business, getting through the Atlanta, Georgia traffic on Friday evening, which is no easy assignment, but the Tornadoes, all joking aside, will make the road trip from Brevard College down to Montgomery, Alabama, where they'll take on Huntington on Saturday, and then an overnight, and then a matchup versus LaGrange in LaGrange, Georgia on Sunday. So USA South Conference play starting this weekend for the Tornadoes. Also for the Tornadoes men's soccer team, they'll be in action here at 5 p.m. at Islamel Family Field. That follows a football game versus Huntington, 1 p.m. here at Islamel Family Field. A volleyball tri-match is going down on Saturday as well. That begins at 10 a.m. And Berea and Huntington both will be on site. So a lot of Huntington Brevard in terms of matchups this weekend. It just kind of happenstance. That's how the schedule shook out, but very interesting that the two schools are playing each other in just so many sports this weekend. So we are ready now for half number 2. Tornadoes in the home white jerseys, blue numerals, blue lettering, white socks. Bob Jones in the black jerseys, white numerals, white lettering, black socks. Tornadoes goalkeeper Rebecca Rojas heads to her post. She wears uniform number 1, the graduate student from Murrieta, California, in the fluorescent yellow-ish green goalkeeper jersey, and in the yellow goalkeeper jersey, Rebecca Shoup in front of the net for the Bruins. So Tornadoes moving left to right on your screen or your device, and Bruins right to left. And underway here, half number 2. Sun has set here in the mountains, and temperature continues to drop, but current temperature being reported as 57 degrees. Clear skies now. That's a big change compared to how much rain we had here the last couple days. Overnight low tonight getting down in the upper 40s. Maddie Edwards, number 8, and number 11, Grace Black, have both checked in for the Tornadoes. That happened during halftime. Black, the sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, Charleston Collegiate School, and Maddie Edwards, the freshman from Warrenton, Virginia, Kettle Run High School. So those two players bringing a different dynamic to the Tornadoes, and you got to like the hustle there from Kenny, but maybe just a little too aggressive, that tackle from behind. 2 minutes have elapsed here. Half number 2. Well, appreciate members of the Brevard College women's basketball team and also women's lacrosse helping us out with operations this evening. Looking forward to those 2 seasons. Rojas using her feet. And the Bruins on the far side. Nifty little step there by Mia Marks. Marks now all sorts of dribbling in and out of traffic there, but taken away by the Tornadoes. Be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Channing Barker from that right defensive back position. She plays it forward. Maddie Edwards, Hetherington also up front as well. Nice touch there by Warzencroft. Here's Maddie Edwards. Edwards up ahead. Kenny. Check that, Riggin along the right wing. Sally Riggin, senior midfielder out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Here's Riggin once again. After the feed from Barker, now Barker will have a throw-in. Well, congratulations to the Brevard College volleyball team. They win this evening on the road in conference play. Here come the Bruins on the attack. Abrams. Warzencroft made things difficult on Abrams. Now, here come the Bruins once again. Adams, cleared out by the Tornadoes. Headed forward by Hetherington. Grace Black with a touch there. And that ball drifts out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. So Tornadoes volleyball with the win over Piedmont in DeMorris, Georgia, 3-1. Tornadoes actually trailed in this one, losing the first set, but then back-to-back set wins, 25-20, 25-22, and 25-20. Tornadoes with a 3-1 win over Piedmont. Ashley Hoxett leading the way with 19 kills to go along with 16 digs. So congratulations to head coach Anna Grant and her squad getting that win on the road at DeMorris, Georgia. Certainly a rival with the Tornadoes. Nearly 6 minutes have elapsed here. White with a nifty move there, now up ahead. Here's Maddie Edwards. Edwards tried to find Riggin. Taken away by Gonzalez. Gonzalez up ahead. Here's Adams. Adams with some fancy footwork. Taken away, though, by Black, Grace Black. Tried to switch fields there using Adams. Ball skips out of bounds. Hartzler with the throw-in. Adams. Adams has shown her footwork with the touches with the dribble. And now Hartzler taking on a couple Tornado defenders. Gonzalez, what a turn there by Gonzalez. Now beautiful ball there by Gonzalez to thread the needle to Adams, but then taken away by Maddie Edwards. Nicely done there, the freshman from Virginia. Hetherington now battling. No whistle. Several white jerseys hitting the Islamel family field turf, but no whistle. 8 minutes have elapsed here, half number 2. Tornadoes still looking for that equalizer after a go-ahead goal by the Bruins back in the 16th minute. And it's been scoreless ever since that point. Tornadoes with a long shutout streak entering this contest of 248 minutes. That was snapped with that Gonzalez goal, but ever since, the Tornadoes defense is locked down once again. But offense is what the Tornadoes are desperate for at this point. They've had some opportunities via the corner kick, but haven't been able to find the back of the net. It's Grace Black for the Tornadoes on the far side. Then a whistle. A player is down, so looks like a injury timeout with 35:59 to play here, half number 2. Well, once again, if you're just joining us, this is essentially the last game of the non-conference stretch for the Tornadoes. They've played schools such as Emory and Henry, Carolina University, Southern Virginia, Berry College, William Peace, NC Wesleyan, who are both on the other side of the USA South Conference, and those were non-conference contests. And then tonight against Bob Jones. And the conference play will begin this weekend at Huntington and at LaGrange. Home conference opener 1 week from today, 7 p.m. versus Piedmont here at Islamel Family Field. So hope you can come on out under the lights for that one. And then Tornadoes will host Wesleyan on Saturday, October the 2nd. So nice applause for the injured player of the Bruins. And we'll get play back and running here in just a moment. It's like Jenna Bishop, the injured Bruin, so she will continue to be attended to. But thumbs up to the crowd, so nice to see that from Bishop. And about to get back underway here. So Stevenson enters the match for the Bruins, replacing Bishop. Relatively quiet start to the second half. Seemed like there were more offensive opportunities throughout that first stanza. Well done there, Anna Grace Abrams, freshman from Wilson, North Carolina. And the Bruins seem to be controlling the action a little more than in the first half, where, frankly, the Tornadoes had longer possessions and also the ball in the attacking zone with higher frequency. Goal kick here for graduate student Rebecca Rojas. She plays it short this time using Emma White. White up ahead to Riggin, beautifully done by Riggin to split two defenders. Riggin then up ahead to Edwards. Poked away there by the Bruins. That was Hartzler on the defense. And nicely done there by Gonzalez of the Bruins to keep possession. Nifty little touch there. Here's Marks. Marks tried to give and go with Abrams. And here come the Bruins once again. Blasted out of that attacking zone by White, but once again, here come the Bruins. Hartzler using Stevenson. Stevenson tried to switch the field. Ball out of bounds, Tornado throw-in. Well, roughly 12 minutes have elapsed here. Half number 2. Tornado still looking for that equalizer, but meanwhile, Bruins starting to control the ball in the midfield even more. That's blasted out by White, but back into possession for the Bruins. Hartzler. Pressure by Edwards. Hartzler. Here's Abrams. Abrams trying to switch field there with a through ball. Autumn Wright is on the case for the Tornadoes defensively. Well, congrats once again, Tornadoes volleyball with a 3-1 win this evening at Piedmont. Men's soccer was slated to head to Greensboro this evening. However, that game was canceled due to inclement weather in the Greensboro area. .32 minutes left to play here. Here's an opportunity for Bob Jones, and just missing there. Anna Grace Abrams. That shot wide. Entering the match for your Tornadoes, number 17, Tay Brown. So Tay Brown has re-entered the contest. She provided all sorts of electricity in that first half. A couple of serious scoring threats by Brown, and now Brown once again along the right wing. Ball rolls out of bounds. Throw in for the Bruins, handled by Hartzler. Now the Bruins trying to use this left sideline to their advantage. White now ahead to Barker. Barker finding Riggin. Bruins able to take it away once again. Here's Abrams. Abrams defended by Kenny. And Abrams was trying to use Adams along that left wing. Throw in for the Tornadoes. Barker will handle that. White now. Griswood. Autumn Wright. Warzencroft. Griswood again. Griswood was trying to find Riggin. Maybe a bit too ambitious. Here comes Adams. Here come the Tornadoes. Hetherington. Up ahead to Brown. Give and go back to Hetherington. Tackled well done there by Gonzalez. Now collecting the loose ball, Rebecca Rojas. .15 minutes and 20 seconds have elapsed here in half number 2, and Tornado still trailing 1-0. Grisswood. Warzencroft. Here come the Bruins along the far side. Cross into the penalty box collected by Rojas. Under 29 minutes to play here in this contest. Grisswood playing it back to White. White, nice ball there to Riggin. Riggin tried to flick it on to Hetherington. Now blasted out by the Bruins defense. Nice one touch there by Warzencroft off the foot of Riggin, back into the grasp of Gonzalez of the Bruins. Now 28 minutes left to play. 1-0 Bob Jones. They've held this lead since the 16th minute. Brown with a great tackle there. And then was trying to find an overlapping Barker. Hetherington now. And Hetherington's going to be called for the foul. It's one of those that you feel like could have gone either way. That's often called a dangerous play when the player is on the ground kind of obstructing the action, but ultimately the foul on Hetherington. 27 minutes, 15 seconds left to play here. Half number 2. Grace Black along the left wing, but it'll be another Bruins throw-in. Well, we mentioned the action this evening, the volleyball win at Piedmont. Tomorrow, men's soccer reserves team will be in action at Mars Hill. That's a 7 p.m. start, so check out the reserves team if you're up in that neck of the woods. Cross country hits the road on Friday. They head to Charlotte for the Queen City Invite. So best of luck to Daryl Patrick's cross country team. And then all sorts of action on Saturday. Mountain biking continues its season as it continues to count down towards the national championships. Entering the match for the Bruins, number 19, Caitlin Ashmore. Ashmore checks in for the Bruins. She's a sophomore from Canton, Georgia. We mentioned volleyball in action. That begins at 10 a.m. inside the Bosch. Tri-match for USA South Conference with Tornadoes versus Huntington at 10 a.m. Then they'll play Berea at 2 p.m. 1 p.m. here at Islamel Family Field. .26 minutes left to play here, second half. So mountain biking team will be at Lindsey Wilson on Saturday. We mentioned the volleyball. Football at 1 o'clock versus Huntington right here at Islamel Family Field. And then following the football game, a 5 p.m. start for the men's soccer team. So Aaliyah Vaughn and Justine St. Louis both entering the match for the Tornadoes. So a busy day of Tornado athletics on Saturday, capped off by that 5 p.m. men's soccer game right here at Islamel Family Field versus Huntington. And then Sunday, women's soccer on the road at LaGrange after their conference opener on Saturday at Huntington. Men's and women's tennis team play a dual match. They'll take on Johnson C. Smith at 9 a.m. and then 4 p.m. versus Virginia Weiss. That's part of the tennis team's fall portion of their schedule. That's on Sunday at the McCoy Tennis Complex. We'll just head on over to bctornadoes.com where you'll find all the schedules, news, stats, and information. 23 minutes, 50 seconds left to play here, half number 2. Tornadoes still looking for that equalizer. And Vaughn has entered the match, so we'll see if she can perhaps provide a spark. The senior from Lakeland, Florida. And this is going to be a corner kick for the Bruins. So corner kick coming here for the Bruins. They haven't had many of these. Mia Marks will do the honors on the far side. Marks sends this into the goal mouth. Headed out by the Tornadoes. That was a good-looking corner kick, but well defended by the Tornadoes. Now here come the Tornadoes, a counterattack opportunity. Vaughn along the right wing. Vaughn looking for a little help. She then plays it back using Barker. Taken away by the Bruins. 23 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here, half number 2. Vaughn. Nice little wall pass there, Kenny and Vaughn. And foul there. Might have been a handball. So now an opportunity for the Tornadoes. And Emma White, who can be very effective from this portion of the field. Sort of her specialty, these kind of free kicks. And the Bruins defense holding the Tornado attackers right at the 18-yard mark. And now a direct kick there. A good-looking shot by Emma White. White showing some of that power. And ball just missing high. So White with the shot on goal, but Bruins able to dodge another bullet. Continue to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Under 21 minutes left to play, so clock starting to become a factor of sorts. Here's Barker. Barker, Riggin, tried to find Vaughn. Little triangle there. Barker, Riggin, and Vaughn, but be another throw-in for the Bruins. Riggin. Nice pressure there by Stevenson of the Bruins. Now taken away there by Barker. Barker up ahead to Hetherington. Hetherington. Barker. Vaughn. Back to Barker. Opportunity there for St. Louis. St. Louis fires off a shot. Meanwhile, here come the Bruins. Potential counterattack. However, Tornadoes back nicely on defense. And well done there by Kenny to break up that threat. Brown then uses Hetherington back to Kenny. Here's Vaughn. Vaughn drop pass using Barker. So Barker will regroup from the back. She plays it forward, was looking for Hetherington. Now White is going to have a similar opportunity. She plays it short to St. Louis, who then plays it to Warzencroft. Warzencroft chewing up a little space there with the dribble. Autumn Wright uses Brown along the left side. Now Wright tries to play that off a Bruin, but to no avail. It looks like it's going to be a Bruin throw-in and also a Bruin substitution. Entering the match for the Bruins, number 15, Susie Van Dudeward. So Susie Van Dudeward, freshman from Taylors, South Carolina, has entered the match. 18:30 to play here, half number 2. Nice representation of Brevard College student body here this evening. Appreciate members of the women's basketball team helping out in the operations along with women's lacrosse. See men's soccer in the house after their match got canceled due to weather. Men's lacrosse, baseball, men's and women's tennis. A cross section of NATO Nation. 17:35 to play here, half number 2. Bruins have done a nice job with possession here in this second half. And the Tornadoes have 17 minutes and 20 seconds to try to get an equalizer and at a minimum try to tie this game up. Murray defensively using Adams. Bruins defense has held tough, shutting out the Tornadoes in this one. 16:50 to play. Well, shout out to the Brevard College drum line. It's been fun to have them here this evening. They'll be back for football on Saturday at 1 p.m. here at Islamel Family Field. St. Louis tried a nifty little turn there and then a foul on the Tornadoes, so a Bruins free kick. So shout out to that drum line, part of that Brevard College School of Music. The snares, Nathan Warner, Arian Ellis, and Jamie Gilson. The tenors, Raleigh Durham and Colton Newman. Jocelyn Mitchell and Savannah Colliver on the cymbals. And the bass drums, Dawson Williams, Mackenzie Douglas, Grace Vaught, Caitlin Olive, and Elijah Bloom. And appreciate drumline director Nathan Tingler and his leadership. So the ball bouncing around in the air quite a bit there. A Bruins player now gets up, and it's going to be another foul on the Tornadoes there. 15:30 left to play here, half number 2. So big shout out to the Brevard College drumline providing energy and entertainment throughout the athletic seasons here at Brevard College. St. Louis using White. White now up ahead. Long ball looking for Vaughn. Vaughn plays it to Riggin. Nice pressure there by White. Win that 50-50 ball. 14 minutes, 45 seconds left to play. Another sub getting ready to go for the Bruins. Rojas will regroup the Tornadoes, pleading with her side to push up as she sends this ball forward with the punt. Barker now plays it back conservatively to Warzencroft. Warzencroft surveying the situation, using Brown. Now Warzencroft again, playing it forward, looking for Hetherington. Bruins there defensively. Nifty move there by Kenny. Here's Riggin. Riggin, nice job finding Barker in space. Barker then with a great move there. What a cut to the left. Barker then up ahead. .13:33 to play here. Half number 2. Bruins 1, Tornadoes 0. Nice job there, taking the soccer ball away. Vaughn. Now here's St. Louis. St. Louis with some heavy pressure on her back by Abrams. St. Louis then able to beat Abrams. Abrams trying to battle back. Now here's Tay Brown along the left side. Tay Brown using her body as a shield. And a whistle in that far corner. And despite all that, just a throw-in for the Tornadoes. All sorts of contact on that far left side. Brinkley Adams, substitute for the Bruins, has been ready to go for a couple minutes now. Just looking for an opportunity for her to re-enter the contest. Meanwhile, here's Rebecca Shoup, who's pitched a shutout for the Bruins thus far. 12 minutes to go. Tornadoes trying to find that equalizer. Brown serves that right back to Shoup. Shoup, the freshman from Columbia, South Carolina. Brown. Brown once again. Brown with a blast. Considerable chance there from distance. Tay Brown. Entering the match for the Bruins, number 4, Brinkley Adams. So Adams re-enters for the Bruins. She replaces Mia Marks. Also ready to go in the substitute area, Ashley Royster. Royster made some things happen at the very start of this contest back in the first half. See if she can provide a spark in this final 10 minutes or so. Autumn Wright overlapping from that left fullback position and now hustling to send in a throw-in. Meanwhile, here comes Ashley Royster. Enter the match for your Tornadoes, number 3, Ashley Royster. So Royster, the junior from Mooresville, North Carolina, replaces Vaughn. Nice work from Vaughn, the senior from Lakeland, Florida. Mooresville High School product, Ashley Royster. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here, half number 2. Temperature continuing to drop here at Islamel Family Field. Currently 55 degrees on the first day of autumn. 10 minutes left to play in this contest. Tornadoes still trailing 1-0. Pretty much all of NATO Nation thought there should have been a handball called there, but no whistle. Play on. Brown. And opportunities there for both Royster and St. Louis. Brown made a lot of that happen. Brown is switched over here to the right side with the Royster now playing up front on the left side. Hetherington is at the center forward position. And midfielders include Kenny, St. Louis, Sally Riggin, part of that equation as well. Here's Royster on the left wing. Royster double teamed by two Bruins defenders, and that ball sails out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Sub coming for the Bruins. Under 9 minutes to play. A whistle there, so another free kick for the Bruins, foul on the Tornadoes. Well, we were thrilled to see that the weather cleared up after what seemed like endless rain these last couple of days. It cleared up nicely for the start of this one, albeit starting to get a little chilly here at Islamel Family Field. 8:15 to play here, half number 2. Barker up ahead. Hetherington, turn. Tried to find St. Louis. Nice job there by Kenny to win it back for the Tornadoes. Now, a couple subs coming for the Bruins. Entering the match for the Bruins, number 10, Mia Marks. Number 20, Jasmine Colwace. So Colwace, the freshman from West Palm Beach, and Marks, the sophomore from Greenville, South Carolina, will check in. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left to play. Tornadoes still trailing 1-0. Drumline starting to pick up their rhythm. See if they can pick up the Tornadoes here in this final 7 minutes. Emma White plays it up to head to Tay Brown. Brown then using Barker. Barker tried to one-touch it to St. Louis, taken away by the Bruins. Riggin wins that in the air. Kenny then plays it back to Warzencroft. Warzencroft up ahead. Trying to find Royster. Now Wright with another opportunity for Royster, but a little too much on that ball. Goal kick for the Bruins. 6:25 to play here, half number 2. Another Bruin substitute getting ready to go. Gonzalez, who scored the only goal thus far in this game, set to check back in. With 6 minutes left to play in this contest. Well, glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from. Now we have viewers in Tennessee and South Carolina, Florida, all represented. And of course, big contingency of NATO Nation right here in North Carolina. Appreciate you wherever you may be tuning in from, even our friends from overseas. Big viewership from all over the world, especially on the men's soccer side of things. Meanwhile, checking into this contest, Gonzalez. Entering the match for the Bruins, number 18, Gabriela Gonzalez. So Gabriela Gonzalez, the sophomore from California, enters the match. She replaces Anna Grace Abrams, the freshman from Wilson, North Carolina. Under 5 minutes to play in this one. Time is not Brevard's friend at the moment as minutes tick away here at Islamel Family Field, and Tornadoes still looking for that equalizer. Here come the Bruins. Bruins on the move. Adams marked by Riggin. And now Bruins trying to play some possession. Kenny of the Tornadoes trying to win it back. Rojas scoops that up. There was an opening there for a moment for Mia Marks of Bob Jones. 4:15 to play here, half number 2. Throw in for the Tornadoes on the far side, under 4 minutes to play. Bob Jones entered this contest with an impressive 6-1 record, looking to improve to 7-1. Here's Barker. Tornadoes would like nothing more than to foil those plans of the Bruins. 3:35 to play. Throw in for Barker. She uses her trusty teammate Emma White. White sends this into the penalty box. Royster. Some contact there, and there's the foul. So it looked like the referee was letting it play out for a moment there in case there was an advantage situation. But meanwhile, maybe the best opportunity the Tornadoes have had all night, a free kick from just outside the penalty box. And the referee will count off the 10 yards, and the Bruins will have a 3-player wall, and Emma White will size this up. Shoop, the goalkeeper for the Bruins. Big opportunity here for the Tornadoes, just 2:45 to play. Emma White fires away and high through the football goalpost. So White trying to score directly on the free kick. She tried that earlier from much further distance, but unable to convert there. And Bruins with a sigh of relief. Tornadoes, though, aren't done yet. Here they come. Brown trying to turn, but time running out on the Nados. Here's Barker. Barker up ahead, trying to find Riggin. Ball skips out of bounds. Bruins will take their time with this throw-in. This clock now under 2 minutes. Brown wins that ball. Hetherington trying to pressure, then off a Bruin player, so a Tornado throw-in in the attacking zone here. See if the Tornadoes can get something going. Hetherington triple teamed. Brown then tried to play it back to Hetherington. Then up ahead there, trying to use Barker. Another throw-in for the Tornadoes. Barker with the throw-in. Trying to find Hetherington. 80 seconds left to play. Riggin, St. Louis. Taken away by the Bruins. Rojas now using White. Down to a minute to play. 1 minute remaining. St. Louis, White, Hetherington. Tornado certainly with a sense of urgency, but time running out. Now 40 seconds to play. Throw in for the Tornadoes. St. Louis, the turn. Up ahead, Royster. Cleared out by the Bruins. Still a dangerous situation, a lucrative situation for the Tornadoes trying to find this equalizer. We're running out of time though, 20 seconds to play. And it will be a Bruins throw, and they'll of course take their time. And this one just about over here at Ives Lamel Family Field. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Your final score at Ives Lamel Family Field, Bruins 1, Tornadoes 0. Best of luck to the Tornadoes as they hit the road this weekend for the start of USA South Conference play at Huntington and at LaGrange. Next up for the Tornadoes here at Ives Lamel Family Field, come on out on Wednesday, September 29th versus Piedmont. That's a 7 p.m. start for the Brevard College women's soccer team. Hope to see you at volleyball, football, and men's soccer this weekend. Thank you very much for joining us for this edition of Brevard College Women's Soccer. Drive home safely. Good night. So your final score, Bruins 1, Tornado 0. The lone goal in the 16th minute by Gonzalez of the Bruins. And neither team could get much scoring going other than that. Several strong opportunities for the Tornadoes, including a couple free kicks by Emma White. And Tornadoes also had a couple opportunities off some compelling corner kick situations. But bottom line is the